Hi, everybody. It's Dina Wilkinson here, and I'm here to share with you a skill and talk about a skill that you want to become confident about, proficient at. And at the skill, there's actually two skills that you need to be able to do in your network marketing, your outbound business. The first skill is finding prospects. We need to have a list because it's a list that we're going to work from. It's a list that we want to make three contacts with those people on the list every day, and have two new names to be able to put on those lists every day. So we need to have a current, ongoing, active contact list. So if you're brand new, you want to have 100 to 200 names that you're going to take from your Facebook, from your Christmas card, you're going to take from your Instagram, you're going to take from what's inside your phone. You're going to be able to put on as many names as you possibly can. And then with each name, I want you to do a little mind mapping and put that name on a piece of paper and think, who do I know because I know that person? Who do I know because of I know my sister's daughter-in-law, Angela. Well, I know her sister. Well, you know what? I know her mom. So I know a couple of her friends. So you put those names on your contact list, and you keep growing it and growing it. You want to have 100 to 200 names. You want to have a current list you're always using. And then you want to network on purpose. You want to join as many groups as time allows, and be involved in a community or with charities, meetup groups like a hiking group, a book lovers club. And then what you want to do is when you go to that event, you want to network on purpose and think of, I would love to make 2 new friends here today. I'd like to make 2 new friends that I can build a relationship with. And you want to network on purpose. Now, once you've got those contacts, you need to be able to develop the skill of inviting. If you're good at inviting, you're going to have a very successful career in our business. So there's 2 sides of inviting. There's the fundamental side and the emotional side. So the fundamental side is that you're going to use tools to help you build your business because tools are duplicatable. So you want to have people view a tool or come to an event or view an event. So they could view, you can invite them to come on to a Discover Arbonne webinar. You can invite them to come to a local Discover Arbonne. You could invite them to watch an 8-minute video about our business, about Arbonne. You could invite them to watch a recorded Discover Arbonne. So you want to use tools. A curiosity folder can be another tool to have people take a look at Arbonne. So you want to make yourself as duplicatable as possible and using tools to do that. Now, we have an emotional side to our business. And the first thing you've got to learn how to do is to be able to change your emotional state. And one of the things you cannot allow yourself to do is become emotionally attached to the outcome of when you're sharing the product or the business opportunity with somebody. You don't want to be attached to the outcome. Your job is just to say, hey, there's 2 things I am so excited about today. One of them is that I absolutely love these products, and they've made a huge difference in my life. And the second is the business behind our brand. I just love what I'm doing. And I want to share both of those with you today, and you can decide what's going to be a fit for you. So if you detach yourself about the outcome, and your job is just to get in front of 40 to 60 people on a monthly basis, your business is going to do so much better. And then think about, what are you passionate about? Are you passionate about that we don't use those scary, toxic ingredients, and that we absolutely make a difference in people's lives because of the way they look and how they feel about themselves and the energy and vitality that we give to people? So become passionate about what you want to share with people. And then there's going to be 3 different kinds of invitations. We have our direct approach, and that's who we're going to use to really go through with people who maybe we know much better. There are people that are in our warm market that we talk to on a weekly, monthly, quarterly basis that we're involved with. So we're going to use a much more of a direct approach. An indirect approach can be with somebody that's more of an acquaintance, that you don't have as close of a relationship with. And the third one is a super indirect approach. And that could be for somebody that you really admire, who you think would, boy, they have such an incredible wide circle of friends and contacts. They have a lot of respect in the community. There maybe be a pay level above you right now. And so you're going to use a super indirect approach. So we're going to use a 4-point ask approach or system to approach our contacts. And this is for you to use on Facebook, on texting somebody. You can use a Facebook Messenger audio message that you can leave for somebody. You can use it for all 3 of those things. Or if you still have people who pick up the phone, then use it to call people and have them pick up the phone. So we're going to use this 4-point ask to ask people to look at the business, to host an event for us, to maybe try the products through a tell and drop basket, or a sample pack if they're long distance. We're using this same 4-point ask for all of that. So first of all, when you use it, you want to have an icebreaker. And an icebreaker is just something that you say, oh my goodness, I'm watching you on Facebook, and my gosh, girl, you look like you've had an exciting couple of months with all the travel you've been doing. Or I've been noticing how buff you're looking because you're so into taking care of yourself. Use something to be as an icebreaker. It could be that you're going to say to them, gosh, this is going to be the strangest message you're going to get today. So then you're going to use your why. And your why is the reason why you're doing this. Most of the time, your why involves some kind of financial reason, and that's a reason that most people can relate to. So, I just started my own online business so I can be home with my kids. Thought of you because. Now, this is where you're going to do a sincere, specific compliment and why you thought of them. And then the 4th point is, if I do this, would you do that? This is so incredibly important for you to get comfortable with saying, if I did this, would you do that? So let's go through and talk about the icebreaker. So the icebreaker could be, how are you doing? I know this is so out of the blue. We have some catching up to do, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be the strangest message you're going to get today. But I have a totally random question to ask you. And then you're going to put in your why. I don't know if you've heard, but I started my own online marketing and consulting business with Arbonne, and they are just a major force in the healthy living, anti-aging world. And the big bonus is that I'm having a lot of fun doing it. I never thought I'd have so much fun. And I think I found a solution to finally be able to have that exit strategy and get out of the 9-to-5 kind of rat race that I felt like I was in, or the corporate grind that I was in. So you could say, if you're more into the healthy living, you can say, as you know, I coach people through the 28-day or 30-day clean eating and detox challenge, and I love helping people, and I love seeing the results that they're getting. It's very rewarding for me. But best of all, I think this is my solution too. And then you're going to put in your why. So you've got to work on, you want to put in what is important to you and may be relevant to them about your why. And if you know what their why could possibly be. So you could say, when you told me that you were wanting to be able to fire your boss and be able to be home with your kids, were you serious about that? Because I think I may have found a solution. So you want to, if you know their why, you can also add it in here. Now, the reason you thought of them, you could share a sincere and specific compliment, or again, the knowledge of their why. You know, I thought of you because when I looking at you on Facebook, you are just the absolute picture of health. Or at the gym, I'm just watching you, and wow, you are so strong and so fit and so easy to talk to that I think you'd be really great at what I do. Or you've always been so successful, and I've respected you from afar as I've been watching you, how you do your life, and you just do it so well. So you thought of them because. And then right now, what you're going to do, if I sent you some information, if I bought you a cup of coffee, if I bought you a smoothie, a fruit smoothie, so whatever it's, if I did this, would you do that? So if I sent you a video, would you look at it? Well, as you're starting to do that, you want to put in a buzz statement. You want to put in something that makes people interested and intrigued with what it is you're doing. So a great buzz statement would be, you know, we have a new skincare tool with ultrasound technology that is just the next generation anti-aging fighter. And it's literally ironing out people's wrinkles. And the response from people when they see it has been phenomenal. And I'm really excited about where and how it's going to catapult the company's business, but so excited about where it's taking mine. So you want to put in a buzz statement that's going to intrigue them. Something like, my friends and I have tapped into the $100 million anti-aging, no, let me restate that. 100 million baby boomers who don't want to age. And so we found a way to really take years off their face. Now that's a buzz statement. That's something that people are going to want to know more about. So I don't know if it will capture your imagination like it's captured mine, and it may not be a fit. But if I bought you a cup of coffee, would you be open to taking a look at what I'm up to, what I'm doing, what this is all about? So what you want to do, that if I sent you a video, would you look at it? Would you watch it? So that's the if I would you. Now, as we talked about the direct approach, the indirect, and the super indirect approach, when you're looking at that, you know, the indirect approach is just to say, I just started a new business and I'm really nervous and I need to practice on someone. Would you meet me for a cup of coffee and let me practice on you? So you're not really going directly for them. You're doing an indirect approach, seeing if they might look at the business and, you know, be intrigued with it, or may know that one great person that they could refer to you and connect you up to. Now, if they're more of a cold market or acquaintance, you could say, you know, I've started a new business with a phenomenal product, and we've just entered a new category that is the skincare tool category, which is going to go to $1.6 billion within the next 2 years. And ours is incredible. And you could use that buzz statement to put in there to intrigue them, you know, to be able to look at it. Would you be willing to take a look at it and let me know what you think? So you're not really going saying, hey, I want you. But you're doing it more of an indirect approach. Now, the super indirect approach is when you really admire somebody. They may be more successful than you currently. They may have a bigger position at in their life than you have currently. So you could say something like this: this business clearly isn't for you, but you are such a smart, savvy businesswoman and so well connected. Who do you know who's ambitious and would be excited about the idea of adding more cash flow to their lives? Who do you know who might be looking for a strong business or an online business that they can work from home, so that they can quit dropping off their babies in the dark and picking them up in the dark from daycare, or maybe they want to have an exit strategy from that corporate grind. So I would love to really pick your brain. You're so successful. If I sent you a video, a real short video, would you watch it and think about who may come to mind? Or could I buy you a cup of coffee and pick your brain for 15 minutes? So that's the super indirect approach. Now, when they say, yes, I'll give it a look, I'll watch the video, I'll meet you for coffee. Now you want to get the time commitment. What does your schedule look like in the next couple of days so we can meet up and, for coffee? When do you think you could watch that video? When do you think you could read through the materials? I personally always go for the video or the meeting them to do for a cup of coffee for a biz chat before I would send them materials for them to read through. Now ask them and then wait. Let them think about their schedule and let them come up with a time, because once they give you a time commitment, you can move to the next step. So confirm the time commitment. If they say Tuesday, you can say, so if I call you on Wednesday morning, you'll have looked at the video for sure, right? You've watched that webinar for sure, right? When they say yes, they've now confirmed it 3 times with you, and it's an appointment they set, not you. And I literally will say, let's both grab our phones and let's sync up that appointment, because I know that you may have some questions where you need some more information, and I'll have some questions for you. So let's make sure that our phones are synced up right now. And then simply ask, what's the best number and time for me to call? Because up until this point, you've been doing it on Facebook Messenger, you've been doing it by texting, but now you want to take it offline. You want to take it offline when you do the follow-up call. Now, inviting a prospect can sound or look like this. Hey, I've only got a second, but it was so important that I reach you. Listen, you're so smart, and I've always respected you. When you told me you didn't like your job, were you serious? When you told me that you just didn't know how you were going to pay for all the kids' activities, were you serious? Great, I think I found a solution. And then you want to put in the buzz statement. I have a recording that describes it much better than I can. If I gave it to you, would you listen to it? They say yes. When do you think you could listen to it for sure? They say Monday. So if I call you on Tuesday morning, you will have had a chance to watch it for sure, right? They say yes. You say, great. What's the best number and time for me to reach you? What's the best number for me to reach you at? They give it to you. Got it. We'll talk. We'll talk then. Got to run. People respect people who have a busy life and have things to do. So putting in those, I've only got a second. I was just getting ready to run out the door, but I just had to reach out to you. And that got to run. People respect that. Get off the phone. Let the tools do the work. Don't answer the questions. You let the tools do the work. And then, if you follow up, they say yes. Okay, then you know that what to do, because we have trainings on how to close the appointment. If they say no, you say, that's okay. I know it's not for everybody, but I still really could use some help. Could you get together with a few friends so I can practice my presentation? And then you can go into a little more detail here. It's, we do healthy living, anti-aging from the inside out. It's a great presentation. People really enjoy it. They love being educated, and we have a lot of fun at them. If they say no, you say, that's okay. We're doing something so cool. We've put a basket full of our very best full-size products, and we are letting people experience our award-winning anti-aging, our spa botanicals, line from the sea, some of our healthy living nutritional products like our vegan shakes, and our fabulous hair care lines, just name a few of the products. And it's like going to the spa, but in this case, the spa comes to you. Are you up for some pampering for 3 days? I would love to get your feedback on the products. So you go from offering the, talking to them about the business, then you talk to them about having an event for you. The next step down is to trial the products in a tell and drop in a basket or a bin. So that's where you're going to go to them, and that's how you're going to end up your appointment. You're going to end up your appointment with what's going to happen next. You're going to meet and do, a business chat or meet with them and sign them up. You're going to do a follow-up call, a Zoom call with your sponsor or upline if they need kind of more information and that gentle push to help them get started in the business, or you're going to get an appointment with them to have a get-together or for them to trial the calendar. So I hope that helps you and learning the skill of inviting, because that skill is so important. Thanks, everybody, for being with me today, and I hope that this helps you build your business to the top. Thanks so much. Bye.